It is one of the most eagerly awaited days on the footballing calendar. It's the day when teams turn up for work with a spring in their step. First time in this competition this season, a genuine sense of occasion, a bit of fanfare that goes with it. The mood is upbeat, laced with a dose of nerves, which must be expected. The team knew day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass, and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence
goes for goal! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Argentina go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Rincon plays it out to the wing. Oh, really good feet. Chip through. Tagliafico drives it forward. Oh, good take and has a pop! Crunching tackle. He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
It's come loose. Gets it back. Messi! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Hoists it forward. Rondon. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee...
Oh, shooting chance! Rondon finds himself offside. Otamendi. And it's Di Maria. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. That intervention, and Rondon! Tagliafico. And it's Gomez. Back into the middle. Gomez. Speculative strike. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played out to the right. Di Maria. fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Messi hits it! Forward it goes. Needed a better pass there. And here's Di Maria. That's a good ball to find him. Gomez. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's another dead ball chance.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this
Against
exactly
the
where he wants.
crossbar.
He'll always back himself.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And he's on a charge. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. And here's Rondon. Has a hit! And in it goes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gomez. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Rincon. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Lobs it in gently. Tagliafico has got himself a free kick. Tagliafico. Ball's out on the left now. Paredes. Gomez. And it's Messi. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
He's making a real surge on the left. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the finish! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been... Yeah, he's fouled him there. Nicely controlled. It's a decent-looking cross. Messi. A real chance to break. Hit long and direct. Has he picked him out? And that is as far as they're going to go. Rincon hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Not the worst effort, Peter. It just needed a bit more fine-tuning.
Dinks one in. Goalkeeper's ball. Otamendi. Forward it goes. Messi. And the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's played forward. It's a promising ball. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria gets the better of his man. Di Maria. Away from immediate danger. Gets it upfield. Forward it goes. Rondon.
Venezuela have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
A bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Otamendi. Di Maria tries to get it forward quickly. Defending of the desperate variety. Defenders on the back foot. Rincon. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rincon. Out to the left it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rondon. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's come through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's played forward. And here's Rondon. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's got in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Argentina making consecutive changes here. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Argentina are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Messi. Di Maria.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Di Maria goes for goal! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And it's Correa. And here's Messi. Done very well to intervene. And here's Correa. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Over to the left. And help's available out wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.